This one here, this is a racket. I got to tell you, this is crazy. This headline from Business Insider. Billionaire Grant Cardone says he and other real estate investors will save the day and prevent a home price crash. Okay, so what does he mean by this? Investors will step in to pick up single family homes at lower prices with less competition, Cardone said in a statement. That being said, there will be no housing crash because we're here to save the day.
Save the
GC
day.
10X it. Investors like myself will save the day and step in and buy the homes. Wow. Okay. So there's also a report today from CNBC. Wall Street has purchased hundreds of thousands of single family homes since the Great Recession. Here's what that means for rental prices. Okay. Forget about what it means for rental prices. I want to go right to what they said um, could happen by 2030. Institutional investors may control 40% of U.S. single-family rental homes by 2030, according to MetLife Investment Management. Okay, when you look at that by 2030, these investors might continue to buy homes, and Grant Cardone is backing up that statement saying, we're going to come in and we're going to save the housing market by buying these single-family homes. Does investors buying up single-family homes save the housing market, Nicole? Or is this a complete racket?
Uh, I think it is a complete racket. I mean, does it help the market? I mean, I don't
Who does it help? Does it
I
help that one particular seller?
well,
For
I
sure.
mean, I for sure it helps that one particular I mean, obviously it helps the investment group that's buying them. But again, I mean, but he's also talking about buying them when the house prices come down. I guarantee you that there'll be an influx of buyers that will buy when the house prices come down. That's sort of part of the problem that we're in right now too is affordability. So, I don't know that they're going to be like our knight in shining armor that's gonna save the market. Because I think that there's still gonna certainly be buyers when affordability obviously returns too.
Watch what they do, not so much what they say. This is the same guy, Grant Cardone, that said for years, don't buy single family houses. Rent, rent. Why? Because he's in the business of owning multifamily apartments. Make sure you rent, make sure you rent, don't buy. Now all of a sudden he's gonna go scoop up a whole bunch of these. Why? Because multifamily in this country got oversaturated in the last couple of years due to the administrations in most states, the administration federally making it easier for people to build multifamily houses as opposed to single family units. We had a rush of investors go out and build this product. We're going to have a surplus of multifamilies come onto the market this year because DC doesn't care if we just create more renters. DC doesn't care if people own single family homes. And oh, by the way, what also happened? Watch what they do, not what they say. All those investors in 2020, 2021 buying up single family homes, we knew those 2 years, those were steals. Prices went up 40% since that time. There's this, I was going to say something bad. There's this person on
Oh,
YouTube called Reventure, and he's been doing market crash videos since 2020. 2020, 2021, he's saying the market's crashing, the market's crashing, the market's crashing. He was telling people not to buy single family homes. Why? Because he's a renter down in Texas himself. And he's got a huge YouTube channel, hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and everybody cheers him on. All these basement dwelling nobodies in the comments cheer him on. Way to go. Way to go. Can't wait till it crashes so I can buy. When they should have been buying like all the investors were buying in 2021, they'd have 40% on their money. Watch what they're doing. If Grant Cardone is saying, hey, when this market dips down this year, we're going to come in and buy, there's going to be a moment this year where there's enough price pressure, 7% mortgage rates, potentially more inventory by the end of spring, where there's going to be some deals on the market. I don't think you're going to see 20, 30, 40% declines in most markets. So don't
no
wait
way.
for that, but wait for maybe that opportunity this year. Going back to what Grant Cardone said, is he going to save the market? No, what he's going to do is make it more unaffordable
Right.
for starter level buyers. Okay. Everybody in the comments, let us know. Are you working with entry level buyers right now that can't get in, that are always coming in second, third, fourth place? I know entry level buyers, my sister being
Ninth,
one of
10th,
them,
11th place. Yeah, I mean, she's been looking for how long now?
since
Through
2020.
yeah, it's been
And
3
she,
years.
maybe she's come in second place once or twice, but she's typically, because of the price range in the community that she's looking in, typically way behind on her offer.
Yeah.
And so this isn't Grant Cardone isn't saving the housing market. He might save, and other investors might save the seller from, they may drop 10% in values and then investors come in and scoop them up. They may save them from going from 10% to 15% on the value, but the health of the housing market and affordability for people to buy single family homes and start their wealth trajectory, which we know is dramatically different than any renter in this country, it's not helping that. So
Right.
Grant Cardone, complete racket on that comment. He's going to help himself and help his investors for sure, but I don't think he's going to be helping the housing market. I don't think any of these investors are.